the mental stress that they've both been there at different times. At the moment, Djokovic is the one trying to battle through. Get back into lock-in mode.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting.
So I think it's about, 14, 15 minutes into the game. Third
service game, unlike any that he's
third set, 3-1.
in a long time.
Alcaraz, 3-1 his way, 40-40. That's a nice slice. Yeah, almost had it.
Slid into it. Got the job done.
In this battle within the war, 26th point of the game. Alcaraz another chance to get a commanding lead in the third.
This has got to be one of the longest games ever.
Like, you always see Djokovic always in this finals all the time. It's like, dang.
He said this would be the greatest day of his life, just stepping out here. This would be a big moment in that day. Djokovic up to it again.
Well, that Djokovic is challenging.
Ooh, this should be a bizarre end to the game. If Novak's wrong, you better be sure.
That was out. That was out. That was out.
Alcaraz is still smiling here right in front of us.
Gotta give him credit for challenging that. Novak Djokovic challenging the point.
The challenge, this point. That call was good, correct? What's out?
Djokovic has two challenges remaining. How do I finish this game up? 30th point. It's like a set. Within a game. Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't gonna watch this, but it looks like it's getting interesting. 1-1. All right, so we're on the third set. 3-1 Alcaraz, 40-40 deuce.
8 times Djokovic.
It's a nice backhand.
Points.
Damn, it's a nice backhand.
6 times Alcaraz is at a break point. This is deuce 13.
This kid is pretty impressive. He's actually been showing potential. It's a nice rally. Ah, too strong. Too strong. I got a feeling they're still kind of filling each other out. Seven, 6-1, 7-6. Okay. Okay. This isn't over. I feel like this is about to be a long day. A long day.
This isn't just
Hope you guys are enjoying it.
Definitely
Enjoying it so far. I wasn't gonna watch this. I really wasn't. For some reason, I guess my schedule just opened up. I decided, why not? So far it's been fun. I say going a long way because Djokovic does not. He never takes a break like that. I mean, usually you could catch him sometimes, but in this situation, I think his experience is gonna kick in as we go on with this. So far, from the back and forth that I've been seeing, I don't really think the kid has it like that, but the kid is pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Okay, yeah, we're back at it. So first set was 6-1. Second set 7-6. I mean 6-1 Djokovic way. The second set 7-6 Alcaraz's way, and right now we're at 4-1 Alcaraz's way. So I think that was a set actually. Going into the next set, remember it's best out of 5. So whoever gets to 3 first, essentially.
It should get them, automatic.
Whatever the game counted.
Forget that, right? Well, that should help him. And again, he mixing it up the serve well, went to the body there, first point.
Leading up to the longest game and the most stressful match of your life, you go to the pickle foods if you're Alcaraz. Small bottle of that stuff.
May want to drink a couple of those.
He's wincing, and not the taste, but electrolytes.
Well, after what happened in Paris, I'm sure they put in place that
This pickled juice have like salt in it.
That is a correct answer.
Said going into this, it's going to be a feast today. Not sure he knew it would be this type of feast. He needs some energy now.
His opponent is in a man's position. This is again, Alcaraz is trying to hold in less than a minute and a half.
Okay, so that wasn't the set then.
Didn't they just serve for about a half hour?
It's challenging. Oh, official review. That's out though. Yeah, that's out.
Huge second.
That was strong. Yeah, this kid is pretty impressive. He's very impressive. So far, I've been very, very, very impressed. I think Alcaraz. Well, I mean, he is number one, right? He came under I believe Nadal. I think he trains with Nadal in Spain. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. I think the last big Champions tournament they had, he was actually showing off too. So this is not a surprise, but nonetheless, I think this is going for another 2-3 hours. This is a pretty good game. I wish I kept up with this season. For some reason, I was just very busy, so I just didn't really keep up with it. But nonetheless, I think it should be a good final. This is gonna drag. This is gonna drag. I think I'm gonna start doing more live streams for the tennis. See what potential there is there. It's a pretty interesting sport. Very, you have to think a lot.
Planning for the fourth set. Where he's hoping. Just so easy.
Unless he's rope doping a little.
Playing very fast.
Pretending like he's tired. Oh, okay. Well, I think that's a definite
So
possibility.
just an
This
update.
wouldn't be the first time.
This is third set, 5-1. Alcaraz up, 1-1 both sides. Djokovic won the first set, 6-1. Alcaraz
2-6-1 sets. We've been playing 3 hours.
Maybe like no one else who's ever done this.
That's his break. Okay, now it's about to get interesting. So 6-1, Djokovic the first set. Second set, I believe it was 6-4. Alcaraz won that. And now third set, Alcaraz just won that. That's 6-1. So going into the next set, my expectations, I see Djokovic coming in strong. I want to say 6-4 because the 6-4 Alcaraz, Djokovic's way, just because Alcaraz is going to try. He's gonna push it, but I don't think he's gonna push it too much. I don't think Alcaraz is gonna push it too much. So in saying that, I think for this next set, I see Alvarez pushing it, giving 4 a little bit, and so for the first set, it was 6-1 for Nadal. Not Nadal, Djokovic. And second set, I believe it was 6-4 for Alcaraz. And right now we just saw 6-1 for Alcaraz. Like I said, I think going into the next one, it's gonna be 6-4. Djokovic, just because Djokovic is very disciplined. So in his discipline, you don't expect him to take take an L like that. But I mean, it is tennis. It's a mental thing. So let's see where his mental is. This has been a pretty good game so far. I wish I kept up with it, like I said earlier, though. It's crazy because when you watch the games, you always think like they always have you always consider like their routines, their practice routines, and how consistent they have to be for those in-game moments when they're like, okay, this person is pushing me to one side. So all it is just like muscle memory at that point. So all they're doing is just repeating. They're just repeating things they've practiced. So it's kind of cool to see how like it replicates in the game from practice to them being in the game and then doing the same muscle memory swings, muscle memory adjustments. Like, okay, so now we're back. It's a nice forehand by Alcaraz. Oh no, they were showing the replay. Yeah, I think his backhand has been pretty solid. His backhand has been pretty solid. I think. Oh, most of his solid points has been from backhands. Oh, that's a nice scoop. It's a nice scoop. All right.
Didn't do it.
Mm,
Third set was just unreal stuff from Alcaraz. Of course,
yeah.
cruising in that third set, 6-1.
6-1. They just finished the third set. They're going into the fourth set now.
Dominant for Alcaraz.
This is a kid though. Like this is crazy. Let's look at Alcaraz.
To close that game out. 8 points. Unthinkable, really. I'm not trying to grasp.
20-year-old. You're already doing so much work. 6-1.
Nobody is as aware of Djokovic's capabilities any more than he is in this house.
What did he beat to get this far?
I started to beat him on this court.
He beat Medvedev. That's definitely interesting.
Taste it now.
6. Wow, that's domination.
Still off the court.
Wow, this kid's been working.
Yolito's approach for this fourth
He's
set.
been dominating. 6-3,
He
6-3.
feels it's close. He sees what's going on.
That's crazy.
Because he's
That's crazy.
in a great run.
That's pretty cool though.
Altered his game.
This is like the future being passed. The torch being passed.
You know, Djokovic,
Nice.
as you like to say, taking a long look in the
But
mirror.
but then it makes sense though, right? When you're exposed to someone like Nadal, and when you know Nadal's upbringing and humility, you kind of expect something like this from a Spaniard to kind of like take on the throne from that point. So it gotta make sense. Makes sense. You got someone that like you could go head to head with consistently in practice. Someone that's like tier number 1, number 2 in the league. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's awesome.
It's a trophy today, of course, but so much at stake in the meta sense in
That's
this
awesome.
match. Trying to extend his record to be 2 career without if he wins today. Tie better for the most Wimbledon titles. Tie for the most consecutive Wimbledon titles. Keep the calendar Grand Slam in play. A win, he's within 7 as he was a couple of years ago, and get back to number 1. That's the Djokovic side of things. For Alcaraz, his second major, his first Wimbledon. This is incredible. Both guys impressive.
Oh, okay. Stall on them then. Show your youth. Show your youth.
Just the confirmation.
He's relaxing. But I think Djokovic is coming in strong. I could see him coming in strong this next couple of games. I don't see him going out like that. Yeah, I don't see him going out like that.
Already been almost 7 minutes since the last points. Djokovic will be receiving to start the fourth, and all eyes on the mental side for Alcaraz and perhaps the physical side for Djokovic. He looked a little weary after the marathon game. We've seen him come off the canvas a lot.
Okay, now we're back at it. Fourth set.
Alcaraz is trying to think extremely short term right now. Just try to hang on to the serve, get ahead again.
$15 love. Set 4. Djokovic up 30-0 now. Yeah, this is gonna be a good 2 hours. I can see it.
He'll do both.
$30 love. Djokovic set 4. That's a strong serve by Alcaraz. Alcaraz is serving, by the way. That's a strong serve. This kid is, like I said, practicing with someone like Nadal every day, every other day, you're only gonna get better. You're only gonna get better practicing with someone like that. Nadal is one of my favorite players after Federer, of course. When you consider Federer is like one of those legends. And then when Nadal and Djokovic came in, it was kind of one of those things where you have to step back and be like, okay, this is going to be a fun generation. And I think they've given us a great generation, honestly, a generation of play back to back. It's been awesome. Definitely can see this kid taking the keys. Strong forehand. That's a strong forehand. That's a strong forehand by Alcaraz. That's a very strong forehand. That's a strong forehand.
Only do that if he gets well down in this set.
Alcaraz is serving 30-30. Wow, that's interesting. It was just 30 love, but I guess Djokovic was making some errors. Oh, he got him. Oh, no, he didn't. Yeah, he got him. This kid is good. Serving at 118. So far, it's been 3 hours and 8 minutes into this game.
If I follow your reasoning, it's important for Alcaraz to show him, hey, I'm not going to give you anything. Right. No wobbles, no dips in concentration after the long break.
What was that hard fall?
Alcaraz is serving set 4, 40-30 for the first point in this set. That's a strong serve. This kid has a very strong serve. A very strong serve. His first serve is awesome.
Let's watch Djokovic's first service game of the fourth now.
Wow.
Does he need to go bigger? I mean, the ace count we talked about it a bit is just 2 for the match.
I think he needs to take a little more risk on the first serve. He hits his legs there. But it's not like he hasn't been going for spots. He has. Just Alcaraz is on.
He's probably the quickest guy out there, one of the quickest guys that's ever been on the tennis court. He got a lot on that back. Just enough to throw Djokovic. You should have made it. But he didn't even get close to the service line.
Djokovic is challenging him.
Oh.
He's going to lose that, I think, challenge.
Sorry about that.
We'll find out.
It's going to be about 30. He was incorrect.
Oh, serving. Oh, he got it. He got a bit of it. Yep. I guess Djokovic wanted to challenge that. So now we're looking at set 4.
All of a sudden, it's a
Oh wow, Alcaraz won the first set, going into the fourth. Won the first point in the first set, fourth set. So it's 30 love now. Going Alcaraz's way. Wow.
Alcaraz is repeated.
Okay, 30-15, Alcaraz.
To be the best, you got to beat the best.
Fourth set.
The rankings say he's
Alcaraz has
He knows
the
that
first
Djokovic
point.
has the title of best player right now. It's called Novak a feast. And he has been.
I guess Djokovic is serving now.
He also believes he's the guy who could tame him.
Guess I could just call him Novak. He has a strong forehand. Alcaraz has a strong forehand. Dang, making them look old out here. If there's anyone that could piss me off in regards to like someone beating the greats, it's Djokovic. But he's looking really, really human right now. Djokovic has like this godlike mannerism about him. Now he's looking really human, really human. Like dang. Oh, that's a great serve. That's a great serve. That was a great serve. That was a great serve. It started with that serve. That was a great serve. That was a great serve. That placement was very, very, very top notch. That was a great angle. All right, so in the fourth set, 1-0 Alcaraz, 40-30 Alcaraz's way. Djokovic is serving. It's a strong forehand. That was a strong forehand. That was a strong forehand by Djokovic. That was a very strong forehand. What's the time looking like? Last time I saw it was 3 hours something. Okay, 3 hours, 14 minutes. Is that it? Yeah, 3 hours, 14 minutes into the game. Set 4, 1-0, Alcaraz, 40-40, both sides. It's a strong serve by Djokovic. When he has good serves, he always creates problems with it. That's when he has great serves, he always has problems with it coming back. That serve of his could create so much problem. So much problem.
This ball a little bit lower.
As soon as that serve came in and the power in it made Alcaraz adjust, I knew that was going to be Djokovic's point. His serve is his power at this point. Advantage Djokovic. Set 4, 1-0 Alcaraz. Dang, they try to kill him in that angle again. Fault, first point, second serve, Djokovic. That serve, I've been saying this. That serve is something crazy. That serve is something completely crazy. If you can get it in every time, it's a problem. If he doesn't serve it well, now you have like that juggle. But once he gets it in perfectly, yeah, it's no big deal. Okay, so 1-1 both sides. Alcaraz is serving. Oh, that looked like it was in. Serving, first serve, fault, second serve now. Again, it was like 3 hours, 15 minutes or so into the game. Oh, that was a good serve. Alcaraz up 15-0 in this point, in this set, in this match. Alcaraz is serving 1-1, set 4.
Legs at different times here. 3 hours, 16 minutes into this one.
3 hours, 16 minutes. Perfect. Serving at 111 miles per hour. Now just 118. That's crazy. Is that double fault? Yeah, double fault. Double fault Alcaraz.
A couple of times, and that if you can just keep them out here as long as possible, who knows?
Alcaraz is serving 15-15 first serve. It's a good, strong forehand. That's a great, strong forehand. After the serve and Djokovic returned that forehand that came back from Alcaraz was ridiculously on point. Like, he knew exactly where he wanted to place that. He knew exactly where he wanted to place it.
Right here, when he went running to this ball, he sort of pulled up.
Yeah, and he finished it off with a backhand cut. Alcaraz is serving 30-15 his way. 1-1 in this match.
That's for sure.
In this set, I mean. 40-15 his way. Dang, heavy serve.
Stretching is partly the leg, but also the hip. It's that hip that gives you that quick ability to move and change direction.
Looking real human right now.
Something there.
Looking real human.
Especially on this surface, it's very hard to move.
Looking real human. For the first serve, 40-15 Alcaraz's way. Second serve, perfect. Oh, what a strong forehand. Oh, nice. With a backhand slice. Is he going to get to it? No, he wasn't able to get to it. Nice by Djokovic. 40-30, Alcaraz's way. Recent point just went to Djokovic. Novak Djokovic.
14-7.
The kid almost got to it too. Dang, if he had gotten to it, that would have been on point. All he had to do was get it up and over. That would have definitely put Djokovic in a tough position. Nonetheless, Alcaraz is up 40-30. First serve fault. First serve, second serve actually. Nice. That placement is tough. That's all right. Alcaraz as well. Djokovic is talking to his camp now. I don't get that. Like, whenever they talk to their camp, it's almost like they want to fight with their camp. And it's like, what are y'all doing? First serve, Alcaraz 40-40. 1-1 in this match. I mean, in this set. I keep saying match. Oh my goodness. He keeps slipping back there. That's interesting. Djokovic keeps slipping in that back line. That's the second time he slipped. Not to say that he would have gotten to it, but that slip is annoying. Dang, what a reach. That's a very great stretch. Very great stretch. And the funny thing is, the play before that, he actually could have gotten to that. All he had to do was get it up and over. The ability for the mobility. And you know, that's the crazy thing about looking at it now, like how age plays a part. Because the mobility this kid has with age kind of like depletes. And you can see it in the greats like Nadal and Federer and Djokovic now. Like, you can see how they deplete over time. Just not because of them, just that mobility is not as quick, it's not as bounced back as before. This is a great game, but I still think Djokovic is coming back 5. I called 6-4. 6-4. Thing about age though, with experience, age can essentially pick back up. So advantage Alcaraz. All the serious people watch tennis. It's a mental game. That's all. Fault on the first serve for Alcaraz. 1-1 advantage his way. This is the fourth set. I got that forehand by Alcaraz. Oh, nice. When I was playing tennis when I was in the 8th grade, like whenever it hits the net like that and it bounces in, my coach used to call it the dookie. Weird, but yeah, the dookie. Just because if you get that, you can't control that. So
This is definite
the dookie.
shot. It looked like
40-40. That's out. Faults on the first serve for Alcaraz. 1-1 in this set. Looks like it wants to play his backhand. Looks like Djokovic is trying to play his backhand. Yeah, he's trying to play his backhand. Oh, nice. Djokovic was trying to play his backhand in that whole set, but the kid adjusted so fast. The kid adjusted to the left when Djokovic was trying to play that backhand. He noticed it. He noticed it. This kid is studied, well studied, man. Well studied. I absolutely guarantee that's what Djokovic was trying to do in that one set. Now keep an eye on it. Advantage Alcaraz. First set in, first serve in. Oh, yeah. In that play, Djokovic actually switched. He switched to trying to attack the forehand of Alcaraz, and that's when he faulted. But yeah, before I think he's trying to attack his backhand, which is funny because the kid actually has a very solid backhand. From what I've seen, the kid actually has a solid backhand. He grips it with two hands and he's swinging through all the way. So seems like, and it goes back to what I was saying initially regarding how like some of these things are mechanical, and once you practice it, it then replicates in the game itself. So in saying that, most of these players, you can actually see the practice and the work they put into their certain skill sets, and all it takes is kind of like putting it in place when the game comes in play, like making sure this is what I practice within this rhythm. This is where I want it to be. So what I was saying is Djokovic is actually trying to play Alcaraz's backhand throughout this game, and you could notice it. But he's actually adjusting to utilize his forehand more. Not to say that he can't use the backhand, but nonetheless, he's just adjusting to what helps him in the game. So I don't know. It's looking pretty tough for Djokovic to come back. It's a nice view. Wimbledon.
16-year difference in experience clearly showed early. Djokovic was much calmer, more poised. I think now, 3.5 hours into this, the 16-year.
3.5 hours into it. I say 3:24, 25, but I'll take his word for it. 3.5. All right, 2-1 Alcaraz's way. Game set. Set 4. 3-2. 3-1 actually. Yeah, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Alcaraz's way. First serve. There goes that backhand again. Okay, he's switching it. He's attacking his backhand. Djokovic is attacking his backhand throughout that. He's doing exactly what I was saying. He's attacking the backhand. In this fourth set, he's been attacking the backhand the whole time.
You said a set 4 all that it seemed to
15-0. Djokovic's way.
Physically, like something slightly off. A lot of flexing.
He's
a lot of
attacking that
stretch,
backhand.
even more than normal.
Nice placement. Nice placement by Djokovic. That was a great placement right between the line.
He has to in a lot of rallies. When they take offense when he gets the chance.
Djokovic is going to try to use that.
Djokovic is
experience
actually
and guile,
taking
Chris,
over.
that you
Nah,
mentioned,
not
just
taking over, but
to
like
hang around here, especially
he's trying to
if he
dominate
just
with his
keep
serves.
even.
Like the
Maybe
let
the
first serve.
pressure in the
His placements are
mindset
also
from
pretty
Alcaraz,
cool
so
so
think
far.
about actually winning
But
the
I'm
title.
looking at
Like
him
what
attacking
the
Alcaraz's
age
backhand.
fades away, the experience gap comes back into it at the end. If you can get to it there.
Double fault. That's not good. Well, it was let the first one. So second serve. Third serve. That backhand. He's attacking that backhand. He's staying with that backhand. Okay, he switched it up. Oh, you should have stayed with it. You shouldn't have switched. You should not have switched. You should not have switched because he knows what you're trying to do. Djokovic should not have switched. He should have stayed on that backhand and reestablished himself to get the set going again. Because he thought he could just switch it up because the kid is anticipating it. But the kid is playing both. The mobility the kid has right now in this youthful age is making them, giving him the ability to balance both right now. So 30-15 Djokovic's way, 2-1 Alcaraz's way. Just stay with it. Just stay with it. Don't get away from it. That's tough. That's tough. And I like the adjustment. Just stay with the game plan. Work that backhand. As much as you could have a good backhand, over time you wear yourself out having the same repetition. It's easier to do a forehand than a backhand. That's why it's a skill set that you learn. It's like in basketball. When you go from learning using your left hand, it's practice. It's not normal. Of course you could do it, but nonetheless it's not normal. So just continue with the backhand. It's a great serve. Alcaraz is challenging it, but I think that's in 30-30 in this set, fourth set. 1-1 both times. That's in. Oh, that's out. Oh, that's a good challenge. That's a good challenge. Oh, they're trying to. Okay. 30-30 second serve. That backhand is attacking that backhand. He's staying with the backhand. He's attacking it. And I don't disagree with it. Like, don't go away from what's working.
Never like that game.
(40-30) Djokovic's way, 2-1 in this set, Alcaraz's way, first serve. Back. Oh, that's a great. Stay away from his forehand. Stay away from his forehand, especially when you're getting up close like that. That's his mistake. 40-40 now. 2-1 Alcaraz's way.
This wasn't good enough. Not quite
See,
hard enough.
funny enough, that play right there, if he was younger, he probably would have gotten it just like Alcaraz was able to get the previous one that he was able to reach out for stretch for. Age, and it's showing. But it's so beautiful, though. First serve. Djokovic's serves have been kind of in place, and I've kind of appreciated them so far. Because it kind of shows you that experience, because his placements have been awesome. The power in them have been consistent. It's just a matter of, is it getting over the net or not? Second serve, though, 40-40, 2-1 Alcaraz. Right? That's a tough return. This slides. Put it in his backhand again. Nice. Placed it in his backhand again. This is just a veteran move. As much as you could have a good backhand, experience tells you you don't have to use power in it. And I think the reason Djokovic is able to attack Alcaraz's backhand is because Alcaraz is using power to return those backhand. Sometimes you can take a little bit off, take the fatigue off over time, because right now the fatigue is what Djokovic is trying to use to come back. That's why it's going straight at the backhand. It's like use power against it. Eventually, you're gonna see that you're gonna get tired. Don't use power to return a backhand. At least that's what my thinking is. He's attacking the backhand. And that's a smart strategy. It's an absolutely smart strategy. It's an absolutely smart strategy. You have to attack the backhand. Because the thing about backhands is as useful, as strong as you could practice it, there's still a level of fatigue that accumulates on that opposed to the forehand. So if you're returning a backhand with power, over time you're gonna get tired. That's where the fatigue plays a part. Sometimes you could take a little bit off of it and just return.
Really hard the first
But this
two
is just my
service games in
amateur
this
experience. But nonetheless, it
first set
is.
for Djokovic to hold.
We're all machines, right? That's where my engineering background comes into play. We're all mechanical beings. 2-2. It's a tough return by this kid. It's a nice return by Djokovic too. Nice. Oh. 15 love. He's attacking that backhand. I called it before. I said 6-4. 6-4 is what I'm calling for this set. And I think you found a weakness for it for the kid. That backhand. Because Alcaraz is returning the backhand when he doesn't need to with power. You don't need to take a little bit off of it. Power, take a little bit off of power will definitely increase your endurance. That's how I see this playing out. And he's playing the endurance game with the kid. Even though the kid has a powerful forehand and serve. 15-15. No, is it 15-15?
I didn't think that second separation proves to be the decisive moment.
30-15.
Let it down the one area of the match, and that's how for the breaker. 3 in that breaker.
He's hitting his left leg there as if he's now planting the way he wants to on the two-hander.
Oh. 30-30. I mean 2-2 in this match, and 2-1 Alcaraz's way. Currently, it's 30-30 both sides. So he's gonna review it. Oh, the crazy enough thing that I'm seeing now is Djokovic is attacking the backhand so much that when he switches it off to the left hand, the forehand for Alcaraz can't pick it up because now his muscle memory is stuck on backhand and not forehand. So now it's weaker coming into forehand. We'll see how it plays out. I still call 6-4 Djokovic's way in this set. I'm always for the old guys. The kids got time. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Definitely hit a like or subscribe, please. If you're interested in seeing more tennis, I'll definitely keep up with the tennis world now. I'm interested in building this network for sports and things that I'm interested in. So if anybody's interested in tennis, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'll definitely continue putting out good content. So please subscribe if you're enjoying the stream.
Djokovic has one challenge remaining.
Advantage Djokovic. 2-2 in this match so far. It's a strong. He's challenging again. Got it. That's in. That's in. Wow. These challenges have been great so far. Alcaraz's challenges have been on point.
Straight to the electronic system.
So we're in the fourth set, 2-2, 40-40. Alcaraz is up 2-1. But what I've noticed so far is that Djokovic is attacking Alcaraz's backhand, and the fault in Alcaraz's play is that he keeps returning it with force. You don't need to return the backhand with force. All you have to do is give it time, take a little bit of power off of it, and just return it with a little bit of energy, not a lot. Because if you return it with so much force over time, if it keeps attacking it, it gets weaker, and your forehand gets weaker too. And right now, Djokovic has the advantage. Still 2-2 though. This is going on for the next 2-3 hours, I believe. Djokovic is not going down easy. It's a good placement. Alcaraz is serving, by the way. With that backhand. Alcaraz is starting to push up. That's a bad placement. The kid made a mistake. 3-2. Djokovic is way. I call 6-4 this set. But let's go. This is getting interesting. So, just to recap. 3-2, Alcaraz's way. Djokovic just went up within this match 3-2. Best out of 6, I think 7 or so. But so far from the strategy that I've been seeing, I see Alcaraz I see Djokovic actually serving to Alcaraz's backhand, and in him doing that, basically what he's doing is he's essentially making them work that backhand. And the thing that I was saying initially from my amateur experience, right, is that the backhand is not natural to you. So it not being natural to you, if someone keeps attacking it and you keep returning it with force, it gets weaker over time. And that forehand, because you're not utilizing it, it takes a while for you to kick it back up. Of course, all these practices they've been doing could help, but nonetheless, within the game, the mistake the kid is making is that he keeps returning it with too much force. Or you could take a little bit off of it. But again, I'm calling this game 6-4. Djokovic's way. So far, he's getting the kid with the backhand. The backhand of death. Da, da, da. All right, they're back in. 3-2, Djokovic's way. They just got back. Yeah, edit this real quick. Edit. Thumbnail. 15-love Djokovic's way. Djokovic. Oh, starting to attack his forehand. They switch sides, so this is going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Because this is where Alcaraz was actually struggling. I mean, Djokovic was struggling. They switched sides, so let's see if Alcaraz could actually keep his balance in this side of the court.
Face down,
But
2-1.
15-15, Djokovic is down 2-1, as the guy just said.
Save it. He needs to go to a fifth now. He's going to burn too much energy right now. Save it for when he needs it during the point.
(30-15) Djokovic's way. He's serving. Oh, now he's attacking the four. Oh, see, he just slipped. I actually just called that because that side, for some reason, there's slips happening. That's it. That's the same side Djokovic was just slipping on, and it's interesting that the only reason he's using the forehand is because he wants him to. Well, not he wants him to, but the potential of him slipping in that side is higher. But one thing I still notice is it's still attacking that backhand. That backhand is still being attacked.
Inside the baseline in this fourth set. Not able to out-hit Alcaraz, but maybe out-position.
Yep. That's funny that the guy just said that. He's not able to out hit him, but he can out position him, which is the placement of where he's putting the ball towards his backhand. Nice. Nice. Way to stay with it. Alcaraz 40-15. Djokovic is up. Sorry. Djokovic is up 40-30. In the set, he's up 3-2. Oh, he's listening to his team to give him the play. That makes sense why they get mad at their camp now, because if they feel like the play isn't working, it's like, why are you telling me to do this? It's a great placement. That's a great placement for that serve. What is it? 44-2. I'm calling it 6-4. This set is gonna be 6-4, and we're going on for another 2 hours. Again, thank you guys for joining me. If you like this, I'll definitely try to keep it up. Please subscribe, like, and I'll try to keep up with making more tennis streams, more basketball, whatever sport that I decide to, or just building this network for myself and see how fast I can get monetized. Definitely would help if you hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you. Whoa, that's a great placement. It's a nice slice. All right, so Alcaraz is serving now. It's 15-0. 15 love. Alcaraz's way. Again, I'm looking at that placement for that side. On that side, that's the same side Djokovic was just slipping on. So I'm willing to see, and it's mostly on the forehand side, so the right side for Alcaraz. 15 love, Alcaraz's way. 4-2 this set. Djokovic's way. 2-1 the game. Alcaraz's way. That's that forehand. Did he slip again? Yep. That's that side. I called it. That's that side. That right side is where he's not doing it on purpose, but it's part of the game. Placing it there, he's gonna slip because he was just slipping on the other side, right? So it only makes sense. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. I just said that. I just said that. That side, that slip and slide spot is just not it. Dang, that boy almost did a whole split. Go ahead and stretch it out. Might as well just switch shoes. What's that gonna do? Mm. Took a serve. 30-15 Alcaraz. Djokovic keeps hitting his leg, his left thigh. He actually has a tape there underneath. So it might be doing some groin strains. 30-15 Alcaraz's way. 4-2 Djokovic is winning the set. 2-1 the game. Alcaraz's way. Mm, 40-15 Alcaraz's way. Again, you can see Djokovic is attacking that backhand throughout this game. He's attacking that backhand. And I don't disagree with that strategy. That's a very smart strategy because of the power mentality that the kid is playing. That's a great strategy. 4-3. He's ended it. 40-15. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're enjoying it. I'll definitely try to keep up with doing tennis and any basketball games that I might find interesting. And so far, this game, I've seen great forehands, great backhands, same great adjustments. And one thing I've also noticed is the difference in age, right? When you have that youthfulness, you have that ability to maneuver back and forth easily. And you could clearly see that with the age, Djokovic just slowed down a bit, just like Federer did, just like Nadal is doing. Things like that, players are having to adjust over time, and you can see the mobility is not as up to par. But nonetheless, Djokovic is using experience to attack that backhand of Alcaraz. And the problem Alcaraz is making, like I've been saying, is he keeps returning it with power. You can't return it with power all the time. You could take your time and take a little bit of power off of it and just swing back in just to get the ball back in play. And another thing is that side that Alcaraz is on was the same side Djokovic was slipping on previously. So it's kind of interesting to see how this is going to play out for Alcaraz in that side because he's already slipped like 2-3 times now. So we'll keep an eye on it, and that'll definitely play a role in the fact that they're adjusting, they're adapting, how they're adapting to the game. But yeah, let's see. They're back to it. 4-3, Djokovic's way.
That's a test of the driving me the last few weeks. Good old Charlie Carey.
4-3, Djokovic is serving. 15 love.
They think about a 6.5-minute break at the end of the third set seems to have done Djokovic a lot of good.
Has had that chance of Patrick. A couple break points that hurt.
Weathered those first couple of service games on his serve. A little more comfortable at the moment.
All right, 30 love, Djokovic's way. Sorry, I'm a bit occupied. 30 love, Alcaraz's way. I mean, Djokovic's way. Wow, that's that backhand again. Okay, I think they switched sides again, actually. So Djokovic is now in the side where Alcaraz was slipping before. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out.
She's fantastic for young tennis fans. But Djokovic box doing better than they did a half hour ago.
Attacking that backhand, 40 love. Djokovic is way. 5-3. Djokovic. I said 4-6. I said 6-4. I said 6-4. Djokovic is winning this set. 6-4. We'll see what happens next set. But for now, it's looking like I was right. That's a great placement. That's a great placement by Djokovic. He knows exactly what he's doing, where to put it. Like, he's attacking the backhand every time. And the funny thing is, the only adjustment Alcaraz has to make is you don't need to use power to return the backhand so it doesn't get fatigued over time. It just means you're going to be using it for a long duration of time. That's all it is. Love 30, Djokovic up. Alcaraz is serving. Okay, I don't think they switch sides. But it's about to finish it here. 40-30. I mean 40-0. Djokovic's way. I don't think it's gonna be 6-4 then. It's just gonna be 6-3. I was close. I was close. You can't say I was not close. You can't say I wasn't close. I was close. Okay. Alcaraz served 40-15. 40-15 Alcaraz. That was a powerful serve. Alcaraz is serving 40-15. Djokovic is one. Last game. He just faulted. Double fault. 6-3. 6-3. This is incredible. This is incredible. Basically, what's happening is Djokovic is attacking that backhand of Alcaraz. Alcaraz keeps returning it with power, and that's messing him up because when you do that, all you're doing is creating problems for yourself. Because essentially in this game, Djokovic declared war on that backhand. So for you to sustain it over time, it's practical for you to adjust rather than consistently using it with power. Any machine that is ever overworked or overpowered over time has to has to live out the trial and errors of efficiency. So all it is an efficiency game, and right now Alcaraz is struggling, but yeah, veteran experience is kicking in for Djokovic, and pretty much doing what we expect him to be doing at this point. I anticipated it. I knew he was gonna come back. He has godlike mentality. So someone like him, they don't back down. If you're gonna beat them, you're gonna have to beat them. Meaning you're gonna have to be consistent, and your team has to be willing to adjust also, because they're not backing down from you. They're not backing down from you at all. They're not backing down. but I got Djokovic winning this. But this kid is pretty good though. Again, he's like 20 years old. Being able to check yourself with someone like Nadal is it's a blessing. It's a blessing because Nadal has always been one of my favorite players after Federer. Djokovic, it's a I just respect the guy because he's he's very disciplined, and I could respect someone that's disciplined. Someone that's disciplined is someone that I know that I can't play with when I'm around. So that's why I have him winning this. But nonetheless, the kid having that experience with Nadal is great. Now they're back 0-0. Looks like someone switched rackets.
Serving first in the final set. You see the massive edge experience.
Okay. Djokovic is serving. I think they might have switched. Okay, they switched sides now. So it's going to be interesting to see how Djokovic adjusts to that side now. Am I saying this correctly? Yeah, he adjusted. Let's see.
We'll see if experience or youth wins out in this decider.
Yeah, you can't help but notice that in this game, though, right? You can't help but notice it. So 15 love. Okay, so I'm catching up. 6-1 first set, Djokovic. Second set 7-6, Alcaraz. 6-1, Alcaraz. That was the third set. Fourth set that Djokovic just won was 6-3. Now we're 0-0 in the fourth set, and then the fifth set, 15 love. Djokovic is right. Djokovic is serving also. And I'm particular about that side that he's at because that's the side both players have been slipping and sliding on, specifically on the forehand side. So it's going to be interesting to see. Djokovic is still attacking that backhand. If I was in Alcaraz's team right now, I'd be telling them just take your power off of it. Even though, it goes back to the mechanical dynamic I was talking about where they're so mechanical, they just kind of do what they practice. I would probably practice taking a little bit of power on your returns. That could be practice on the backhand specifically. 30 love, Djokovic's way. Fault on the first serve. 0-0 in this set. 2-2 for the match. That's a great return. 30-15. Alcaraz returned that great perfectly. Almost 4 hours in this game. 3:59 now on the clock.
Also doing a better job overall now on his second serve points. Winning 57% of those. Alcaraz at under 50% now for the match at 46%.
Thirty 15, Djokovic's way. Alcaraz 2-2 for the game. That's a great return.
Against Federer, 5-set major finals. The one against Nadal and Melbourne.
$30-30, both sides. 2-2 for the game. 0-0 for this set. It's a great first serve. Still attacking that backhand. That's a great return. That's a great return. And that's what I was talking about. It took a little bit of power off of it and placed it right in the spot that didn't need power, but the placement is so solid that it's not going to get to it. It's awesome. It's a great placement.
Alcaraz there for the pass.
40-30 Alcaraz's way. Let on the first serve. Djokovic serving. (40-40) 0-0 in this set. Couldn't return it. That's a great serve by Djokovic. Advantage Djokovic, actually. Sorry about that. Fault on the serve. Advantage Djokovic. That's a lot of power on that first serve. What was this? Let's see what it was timed at. Because Alcaraz was hitting 118s. What was that one? The previous one. It was 123. Second serve 114. Attacking that backhand. Attacking that backhand. No, that's a mess up. He messed up there. Why did Djokovic should not have went for the forehand there? He should have just stayed with the backhand. It's working. Don't go away from it. It's working. You had the advantage. It's working. Why would you go away from the backhand in that situation? We're in the fifth set. 40-40. Advantage was on Djokovic. All he had to do was go for the backhand. Why did you push it to the forehand? I don't like when he keeps making these mental errors. Funny enough, I don't think he's going to throw another forehand for the next couple of sets. I'm not sets, but next couple of games. Nice. Great serving by Djokovic. He's not going to go back to his forehand in this game. I can guarantee that.
Including on the serve. He still only hit 2 aces, but he's winning a lot more points now with the serve.
Serve on the backhand.
As many back in play.
Advantage Djokovic. Serving at 193 actually. Not 193, but 93. I will be back.
No application.
This is a real opportunity for Djokovic with a little of that wind behind him. He's also got the momentum. concentration.
Oh, sorry about that. Thanks again for joining me. Hope you guys like this stream. Join my
Into this game.
community, and yeah, thank you guys again. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you enjoy just hanging out with someone watching tennis. Definitely plan on doing other sports and discussing other things. But yeah, so far 1-0 Djokovic in this set, in the fifth set, 15-15. So first, okay, let's recap real quick. First set, 6-1 Djokovic. Second set, 7-6 Alcaraz. Third set, 6-1 Alcaraz. Fourth set, 6-3 Djokovic. Now 1-0 Djokovic with Alcaraz serving. 15-15. 1-0 Djokovic again. Mm. 30-15 Djokovic. Okay, so let's see what Alcaraz's strategy is now. Doesn't look like I don't see his game plan. I see his game plan being happy to be here. While Djokovic's strategy is I'm gonna beat your backhand till I don't think it's developed enough yet. That's a good cut slice.
Once again. Yeah. Pretty well struck return.
Thirty 30. Djokovic is up 1-0 in this fifth set. Alcaraz is serving. Damn, what? That was in? That's interesting. That looked like that was out for Djokovic, but I guess it was in. 40-30 Djokovic. Yeah.
Trouble here.
2-2. Last game. Sure, it's probably like 3 hours and 30 minutes into it so far. No, it's actually 4 hours and 9 minutes so far into it. Nice. Oh, dang. That was interesting. Djokovic had that. He had that. He had that. Dang, he had it. Whew, it was 40-30 now. It's 40 deuce. And he was up 1-0. He's trying to put the kid away, but the tennis guy say no, no, no. Let's see how this plays out. 40 all. 1-0 Djokovic. 2-2 both 2-2 for the game. I mean for the set. I mean, yeah. For the match. I mean. Nice. Oh, he was not about to go for that. That was a nice slice. Advantage Alcaraz. I think Djokovic mentally gave up on this game. He's not gonna fight it. He's thinking 2 steps ahead. I don't think he's gonna fight this point. Once he missed that cut, he's already frustrated. He's not gonna fight this match. He's not gonna fight it. I think the kid is gonna finish it. It's gonna be 1-1, and then I could be wrong though, because it is deuce. Fault advantage, Alcaraz. Second serve. Serving at 122 miles per hour. It's pretty strong. Nice placement. Great return. Great forehand. Oh, now he's mixing it up with power. I said he was coming back. I said he was gonna let it go. 1-1. 1-1 for the fifth match. I'm in fifth set. Let's see how this plays out.
You saw everything from Alcaraz. He took everything.
He's playing. Djokovic is playing 2 steps ahead.
Someone's going to have to win this.
But that's a great placement, though.
That's how good this is becoming. Going to have to take it.
It's a great placement. Okay, so we're in the fifth set, 1-1, both sides, to each side. 15-0 Alcaraz. Fifteen, 15. Djokovic serving. These challenges have been good. Alcaraz's challenges have been good so far. So let's see how this one plays out. 15-15, both game set 5. Oh, that's out. Second serve for Djokovic. That's a great placement. That's a great placement and walk. Oh, he hawked it down because he knew exactly where he wanted to put it. Nice. 30-15, Alcaraz's way. 1-1 both sides. This is interesting. I could see 4 hours, 14 minutes into it. I could see the game ending the next couple of hours. Next hour. I could see it going 6-5. They're both going at it. – 40-30, Alcaraz's way. 1-1 in this set. Oh, he got a fast. Right back to the backhand. Yep. That's great placement. Just stay right there. Nice. 40. Okay, Djokovic might be in trouble 2-1. But that makes sense for him to put it where he placed it. Oh, did he damage his racket? Is he gonna get a technical for that? Okay. Okay. So what I've been noticing now so far is that Djokovic's plan, he's gonna stick to the backhand. That's the play to go because throughout the game, the backhand has been one of the most important position that has put Djokovic in this position and coming back. So I don't see why he should go away from it. But Alcaraz, on the other hand, he's doing a good job supporting it and utilizing his serve. The kid is pretty strong. He has mobility. His forehand is solid. His backhand is good. Only thing is, I've noticed that he's actually taken a little bit off the backhand. The power from the backhand, he's reduced it a little bit, and it's essentially making it more efficient, as I was saying, and that's why he's able to frustrate Djokovic the way he is. And the thing about Djokovic, he thinks two steps ahead. When he gets frustrated, he's done with that play. If he wins, he wins, but nonetheless, he's mentally done with that play. He's thinking of the next play. So someone like that going into this next couple of sets, I could see him going 1 for 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. He'll give up one play, he'll get the next one. Right now, it's 2-1 Alcaraz's way. I could see him coming back, making it 2-2, and then Alcaraz wins one, and then he wins the other one. Wow, he really smashed that racket. He really destroyed that racket. Jesus Christ. All right, they're back at it. 2-1 Alcaraz's way. Again, I see Djokovic winning this next one. It's a great serve. Ooh. He must have hurt his wrist when he smashed that racket. That's where the science comes into play, right? Because as soon as you hit that, the vibration from it is getting transferred somewhere, and it's going straight to your wrist. So that might be game for him. He might start feeling pain. I'm not gonna lie. Because yeah, that's a great serve, but nonetheless, if he's starting to play with his wrist like that, that might be like physical. Let's see though.
It's a solid piece of lumber. This is why it's not advisable to be smacking your racket against it.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt. He hurt himself. He's hurt. Djokovic is hurt. That was a dumb fuck. That was a dumb stuff to do there. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. I could be wrong though. He just messed up the game by getting hurt within the game. That's he really just messed up the game. He's hurt. He's hurt. Hey, let it go. Yeah. So he shouldn't be hurt. But nonetheless, the fling of it is still gonna hurt you. You're an old man now. You're not young no more. Yeah, he let go of it. If he made the connection and the vibration transfer, he could have got hurt. But since he let it go, it's probably the flick of the wrist that did it for him. Or it's just a mental thing. Nice. Okay. 3-1 Alcaraz's way. 2-2 both sides. I mean the rest of the game. I mean the match. 2-2 for the match. Djokovic is serving. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, what they're gonna be doing is going tick for tack. Tick for tack. When it's my serve, I'm gonna take a little bit off. I'm gonna wait for that right moment for me to use a lot of my power. They're going tick for tack, but it's tough for Djokovic to go tick for tack when it's 3-1 Alcaraz's way at this point. So 30 love, Djokovic's way. Nice placement. Placed it right in the middle. 124 miles an hour. That's pretty efficient because their second serves are like 114, 109.
Break hand here.
Fault on the first one, 40 love. Djokovic's way. 3-1 Alcaraz's way. 2-2 game. I mean, 2-2 for the match. Mm. 40-15 Djokovic's way. Alcaraz up 3-1. 2-2 for the match. Nice. Ooh, that was out. Oh, never mind. It was in. Okay, 3-2 Alcaraz's way. Djokovic is trying to climb back up. Over here breaking rackets. Looks like he's about to switch rackets again. Yeah. Initially, when he actually threw it, I think maybe the fling of the racket, when he flinged it, probably hurt his wrist. It's good that he let it go because if he had connected and he kept it, the vibration from the racket would have transferred to his wrist, and that could have been more damage than needed. But it looks like he's fine. 3-2 for this set, and yeah, this is the final set. It's gonna be interesting. I think we got another 40 minutes into this, and it looks like Djokovic should come back. I see it being, let's say it's gonna be 6-4. Djokovic's way. Alcaraz might win because the kid is pretty dominant. But I think Djokovic has used the experience of knowing that his backhand over time will become a problem because that's where most of his points has come from. Djokovic's points. It's off of those backhand shots. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. It looks pretty nice in London right now. Looks like it's about to rain. Windy. When doesn't it rain in London? It's a nice view. All right, they're back into it.
All with love.
Alcaraz is serving 3-2 his way. 0-0 for this match. So I mean 0-0 for this game. Nice. He's still attacking that backhand. Yep.
Oh, right on the line.
Hit straight on the line, pushing Alcaraz back. 15 love. Djokovic's way. Djokovic is not someone you can easily beat. That's why, as much as I respect this kid, I don't think he's beating Djokovic like that. Mm. 121.
Return.
121 on that serve.
After the forehand came straight into net. Fearless.
Alcaraz is serving 15-15. 3-2 his way. That backhand. When we look at the stat sheet after this game, we'll be able to clearly see that the reason Djokovic is dominating him so much is because of that backhand. And all it is a power play, right? If you're putting too much base emphasis on using power to return everything, over time, the endurance, like you pretty much wasting energy at that point. And it's all about conservation of energy over time in this game. That's tough. He overshot that 30-30.
Got up. The wind moved it.
It's a great serve. Oh, yeah, he's starting to struggle now. Oh, he's calling the win. Okay, 40-30 Alcaraz's way, 3-2 Alcaraz's way. Djokovic is saying the wind is starting to pick up. You can see it in his clothing. The wind is blowing it. Funny enough, I think Alcaraz is in that side. Even though they haven't slipped in a minute, he's on that side where the slip is bound to happen. It's a great serve. It's a game right there. 4-2 Alcaraz. This is one of those things where they're going to be going back and forth till it actually matters. In the next couple of points, it's going to start mattering for Nadal. I mean, Djokovic stuff. So I see him to pick it up in the next couple of sets. Either he gives up one more set, and that will be it. He will be coming back for not set, but like if he gives up another game, if he gives up two more games, I can see him coming back with like 4 games. Oh, it's 4-2, so he can only give up one actually. Damn, got him. 15 all. Uh, 15 all, 4-2. Alcaraz's way. Djokovic is serving. It's a great placement. Still working that backhand. Still working that backhand. When we go back and look at the stats for this game, we'll see that most of the attack from Djokovic just came straight to the backhand. As far as Alcaraz's attack on Djokovic, I don't think there's a unique strategy. All he's here to do is gain experience, collect data. So I don't see him saying I'm attack this hand or I'm gonna make you move. No, it's just youth attacking and his power. He's depending a lot on power, no strategy, from what I see. That's a strong forehand. It's a tough placement too. Well, he just shut me up because I was just saying he ain't got no strategy. But I mean, he kind of there is no strategy. That was just a great placement. That was just a great placement. hmm Yep, his forehand and just a whole power play. Mm.
Djokovic using another challenge here on his
That's out.
third.
40-30 Djokovic, 4-2 Alcaraz, 2-2 for the match. It's a great placement. Djokovic won 4-3. Let's look up the data sheet for this game so far. Let's see where the game has actually been so far. Because if I had to say it for myself, I would say Alcaraz has been struggling to return those backhands. And it's not that it's he can't return it. It's just a matter of over time, the more work you put on certain thing, over time, the endurance and the consistency depletes. So, like batteries, for instance, batteries over time, their energy goes down, especially if you're powering them the whole time. Like if you have a flashlight on for a long time, the battery is probably gonna deplete fast. So the idea is either you don't turn up the brightness of the flashlight and you keep it at a low level so you could keep the endurance of the battery, or you just turn it off once in a while. So in a situation of Alcaraz's backhand being attacked by Djokovic, all he has to do is take a little bit of power off of it, and he will be able to be more efficient. So when we look at the stats, Alcaraz is at about 8 aces to Djokovic's 2. Double faults is at about 6 double faults to Djokovic's 3 double faults. First serve success has been 65% to Djokovic's 70%. Wins on first serve 68% for Carlos to Novak having 62. And win on second serve 55 on both sides. Break points 5 of 19 for Alcaraz, 5 of 15 for Djokovic. Tie breaks 1-0 Alcaraz. Receiving points Receiving points 173 for Alcaraz, 54 for Djokovic. Points 159 to 160 for Alcaraz. 160 for Alcaraz. So 160 for both. Games 21 for Alcaraz, 22 for Djokovic. Max games 1 in a row, 5 for both. Max points 1 in a row, 6 for Alcaraz, 7 for Djokovic. Service points 86 for Alvarez, 106 for Djokovic. 15 service games 15 for Alcaraz and 17 for Djokovic. And they're back at it, and let's get into it.
We jumped up on Novak. Better go after the kick step, right? I'm sure
15-15, 4-3. Alcaraz is up. This is the fifth set. It's a tough serve. It's out though. Djokovic is actually hurting himself. This is the third point he's kind of messed up, where it's technique and not really the other player beating you. And when things like that happen to him, he tends to get mentally frustrated because he knows how important those are, rather than letting the game drag on for no reason. Alcaraz is serving 30-15. That's a nice slice. 40-15, Alcaraz's way. 4-3, Alcaraz's way. It's 2 points away from taking this whole game.
Against Djokovic in a big match. He's proven it. He's within 5 points of the win.
115 on that previous serve. Fault on the 40-15, Alcaraz's way. Fault on the first serve. It's a tough second serve. 5-3, Alcaraz, 1 game away from taking the whole bacon. The whole bacon. That's crazy. Djokovic is going to be serving. Djokovic is starting to push up when he gets to that backhand. He's not waiting anymore. He's pushing straight up as soon as he hits the backhand. I mean, as soon as he throws it to Alcaraz's backhand, Djokovic is pushing straight up to attack Alcaraz. Oh, and he's hitting the middle now. Djokovic is actually hitting the middle now for the serves. Alcaraz is challenging it, but we'll see. That's all right. It's a lot of space. Okay. Djokovic is serving 5-3 Alcaraz. Djokovic's serves are starting to look deadly. Placement and return. Two strategies. Placement and power for these serves. And as far as like the when the game is going, he's attacking Alcaraz's backhand, and through that, he's now pushing up more. As soon as he throws it to Alcaraz's backhand, he's pushing up. So I look forward to seeing that going forward, seeing if he's gonna stay with that strategy. Mm. It's tough. 40-15. Alcaraz, Djokovic's way. 5-3. Alcaraz's way. Mm. Fault, fault on the first serve. Oh, that's game. Okay. So, 5-4, Alcaraz's way. Whew, he almost had it, but Djokovic came in and just said, no, no, no. So,
One hold away from being the one.
4 hours and 35 minutes into it so far. This is the finals for the Wimbledon. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, hit the cash app if you feeling generous. But nonetheless, thanks for joining me. I plan on doing this for tennis, basketball, and anything I might find interesting. But yeah, so far it's been a good game. The kid is showing a lot of potential for the future. I think Djokovic is definitely showing age, but nonetheless, through age, he's also showing experience and knowledge of adaptation because he's not focusing so much on power as much as he's focused on the player he's playing. And a lot of times he's actually hurt himself by playing the player. And those moments were moments where the normal strategy is to go at the kid's backhand, but you see him trying to think, oh, the kid already knows I'm coming for my backhand. Let me give him a forehand. Then the kid is getting him. So I think it's better for him to just stay with his normal strategy and just continue attacking the backhand. 5-4, Aqua serving. Oh, he's going for the slice again. Okay, so he wants to finish him off with the slice. It looks like that's what he wants to do. He missed the slice though. Djokovic's way, 15 love. Mm, staying with the backhand. Staying attack. Djokovic is consistently attacking the kid's backhand, and the kid is trying to use slices to try to attack him. Nice. Nice. He's slowing the game down. It's a nice placement. That's a deadly drop shot. Was that Agassi in the back? Was that Agassi in the back? So this kid really has a lot of weapons behind him. If that's Agassi in the back, then I mean, what can you really say to that? Like Agassi, Nadal to practice with. You're supposed to be great at that point. Oh man. Nice placement. And great return. Great return. The kid is about to put it away. He's about to put it away. 30-15. He's about to put it away. You're 2 points away from being the Wimbledon champion. That's crazy. 20-year-old. But then he has Agassi in the background. Nadal as a national competition. Like, you're about to be great at that point. Djokovic is just showing age. Still attacking that backhand though. 30-30. He said he's not out. He said, I am not out. Mm, missed that one. Served 130. That's probably the fastest serve all night or day. Yeah, all night. Sure, it's evening there. 30-40. Alcaraz is way 1 point away from being the champion. It's crazy. Don't let the door open though, because Djokovic is known to not play when it comes to the door being open. Pow! And the kid won. And the kid won. A 20-year-old just won the one Wimbledon, the men's Wimbledon, beating Djokovic. But you gotta have no excuse though. You have no excuse. You have no excuse at this point. That's awesome. All right, just to sum it up, this was a great 2 hour stream. Again, the game was great. Djokovic showed real consistency in attacking the kid's backhand, but the kid has a lot of power, agility, very, very smart, and has very, very great way of adapting. And when you consider his camp, I thought I saw Agassi somewhere there in his camp. I might be wrong. That's a legend in the game. Nadal is a national champion for the Spaniard team, so that's another weapon to have. I might be wrong on the Agassi dynamic, but nonetheless, this was great. This was great. I think the kid really played well. Djokovic just met his match in this for this game, but nonetheless, this was a great watch. And again, thank you guys for joining me. I definitely plan on building this network for sports and other discussions. But for now, I also do tutoring on the back end. So you got kids that are trying to learn mathematics, science, starting off with the eighth grade level. I'm also going to 11th grade. And from there, I'm going to college level math, science, STEM. My background is in mechanical engineering and just want to be able to contribute to people that are willing to tap in and continue growing and continue being part of like the dynamic of um, movers and pushers. So, yeah, again, this was a great stream. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for go ahead and hit that like, go ahead and hit subscribe so we could get the next game. I'm so happy for this kid though. This was dope. This is like Naomi Osaka winning the women's championship a couple of years ago. It's great to see that the game is progressing forward, and a lot of us are eager to see what the future holds for us. So again, thank you guys. Subscribe, hit the like. My name is James. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.